Executive member of the Working People's Alliance, Mr. Takoma Ogunsei, in a letter to the press recently, said that the party was no longer prepared to tolerate being bullied and as such floated the possibility of exiting the coalition. Since the coalition came to power in May 2015, the WPA has had several grouses with the APNU. First, when Dr. Rupert Roopnarine was removed as Minister of Education to a smaller ministry. The party said that they were never consulted, and more recently, the sacking of its executive member Dr. David Hines from the Guyana Chronicle column. But their view is not the same expressed by WPA representative in government, Minister of Public Service Dr. Roopnarine. According to Dr. Roopnarine, the APNU is WPA's best bet.
Well, I haven't been present at any discussion within the WPA about pulling out of the coalition. That, to my mind, would be a serious matter, which we would need to engage thoroughly. I can tell you from the start that they would have a hard time convincing me that this was a good idea. I think that the coalition, with all of its difficulties, is the way forward for us.
Dr. Roopnarine said he does not feel that leaving the coalition is the best option. In fact, he said dialogue is the best way forward.
I don't believe that any single individual party can really accomplish the tasks that are ahead of us. And I think that our best bet as a party is to work more closely, more harmoniously within the coalition. Part of the problem is that I think given the pressures of, state work and various things, we have not been able to have a meeting of the APNU executive, which is where this discussion belongs. And I'm hoping that we can convene such a meeting very soon so that, whatever problems are arising within the coalition could be ventilated at a meeting of the APNU leadership.
Perhaps Dr. Roopnarine said a review of the Comminsburg Accord may address some of the lingering issues.
A review? Yes. I don't think it'll do any harm. Let's put it that way. I don't think that we have reached any great crisis that brings the Comminsburg Accord into some kind of critical period. But I think it's a good idea with matters like this as time goes by. When we formulated the accord, there were certain things in the environment. Some of those things have changed, and there's no reason why the Comminsburg. It's not it's not biblical. We can certainly go to it and look at it again and see whether or not it's doing what we expected it to do.
General Secretary of the People's National Congress Reform, Minister Amna Ali, had said that there is no fallout between the party and the WPA. She said if the Working People's Alliance has a concern, that concern should be formally put on the table to see how best it can be addressed. Other PNC officials have also said the relationship between the parties is not deteriorating. Royden James, HGP Nightly News.